In this video guys, we are going to dive in break of structure and then change of character. So what is break of structure? When you hear break of structure, break of structure is just a continuation of trend. That is just typical meaning of break of structure. Once you hear break of structure, have it in mind that the trend, that is just a continuation of trend. And once you hear change of character, you should know that the trend has changed. Change of character. Once we hear change of character, you should know that there's changing in trend. So that is just the typical meaning of these two words. You must have been hearing break of structure, which is BOS, and then change of character, which is shook. Change of character, which is being represented like this. So these two is very crucial when trading ICT. You understand? So there's a lot of strategy in ICT that requires for either change of trend or the break of structure. So in this video, we are going to go deep into these two core topic in Forex trading. So guys, my name is Akinola Kenny. I'm the lead instructor from KenFX Academy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So let's dive into what the reason why we are here. So you have known the typical meaning of break of structure, which is continuation of trend, and change of character, which is change in trend. In my previous video on this channel, I dropped a video on market structure, which explain how market structure is, that is how markets move. So this is just a typical illustration on how markets move, and that is uptrend. Uptrend, markets move up, and in downtrend, markets move down. You understand? This is just an illustration. So in this scenario, what are markets break of structure and what are change of character? So I'm going to explain deeply now. You see this in that previous video, I explained that until there is new high, that is where we have lower higher low. In uptrend, until we have an higher high, that is when we have a lower low. But until we have if we don't have a higher high, there is no lower low. So in this scenario now, here is a structure. This is an external structure and this is an internal structure. Let me circle that for you. This is an external structure and this inner one is an internal structure. You understand? So if this external structure has been break, that is break of structure, break of the external structure. But forget the external, forget the internal. Just know that this is a structure. This is a market structure, and once we have a breakout like this, that means we have a break of structure here. There's a break of structure here. Let me just label that as break of structure, and also there's another break of structure in this place, which indicate that the trend is actually continue up. So same thing applicable to this downtrend too. We have a break of structure at this level. This is a break of structure, and also this is a break of structure, which indicate that the downtrend is also continue. Now in this scenario, how do we get change of character? We have known that break of structure indicate that the trend is continue, and now we want to look out for change of character. Okay, fine. Let's look at something in this illustration. Let's assume we have something like this. This market has merged together, both the uptrend and the downtrend. That is how the market is. You understand? So let me delete all these break of structure, and let me move this here. You understand? So as this has been merged together now, so let's assume we have something like this. Let me delete this also. Let's assume we have something like this. Let me readjust this. We have something like this. Then the continuation of the trend continue. Let's assume we have something like this. You understand? Okay, it's okay like this. You understand what I'm trying to explain here? So don't mind my drawing. So now, where is the change of character? You know that we have a break of structure here, which indicate the trend is continue, and we also have another break of structure at this level, which indicate the continuation of trend. And suddenly, the immediate low on the uptrend was taken out. This indicates change of character. This is change of character. This is change of character. Once the immediate low in the uptrend has been taken out, that is, we have a change of character. And once the immediate high on the downtrend has been taken out, that is, we have a change of character. So here we have a change of character. So we are going to go into the chart to get that. So we have a change of character. Now let's assume something like this happen in this place too. We have something like this again. So now you should be able to pick out the change of character here. This is change of character. This is change of character. This is change of character. So by now you should be able to identify the break of structure different from change of character. Change of character indicates change in trend, while break of structure indicate the continuation of trend. Now that we have understand the illustration, let's go straight to the chart to see the reality picture of what we have been explaining. So now let's look into this picture, into this chart. Let's start from this place. Now you can see from here now we have a change of break of structure in a downtrend. This is a downtrend. We have a break of structure. The break of structure continue. We have another one here. We have another one here. It's continue. We have another one here. It continues. We have another one here. There's something I want to explain before this video ends, which is very, very important. You understand? No matter how you understand this concept, if you never understand what I'm going to explain, you have not even understand anything about this break of structure and the change of character. And we still have change of character, break of structure here. So we have the break of structure, another one, which gives us the continuation of the trend. We have another one here. We have another one here. And we have another one at this place. There's something I will like to explain in this particular chart. Let me jump to where we have change of character. So let's leave the break of structure aside. Okay, fine. We have break of structure at this level, right? We have break of structure at this level. I just want you to understand this concept very well, because it is very, very important when trading ICT and other strategies. Because if you can indicate when the market is continuing, when the market is changing trend. So now you can see we have break of structure here, and this is the immediate high. This is the downtrend, and this immediate high was taken out by this guy here. Was taken out. So this tells us that there is change in character. You understand? This has already told us that there is change in character. So, and the next thing we see is we see another break of structure to the upside, which has already strengthened the change of character, which tells us the trend has already changed. So now what I want to explain is that, we are talking about break of structure, and we said this is structured here. You understand? This is structure. So until this place is taken out, that's when we have a break of structure. Now let us assume we have something. We started having something like this. 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 And then what is happening? You can see this is an internal structure and this is an external structure. So until this external structure is being taken out, that is when we have the continuation of trend, and until when the low of the external structure being taken out, that is when we have the change in character. But when none of that is happened, so all the drama are internal structure, they are consolidating. Though when you look deep into an internal structure, you may see some trend. It depends on the time frame. If you see something like this on 4 hours time frame, once you go to 30-15 minutes time frame, you will see trends here. You understand me why market is consolidating on 4 hours, but in smaller time frame it may show a clear trend. So guys, just have it in back of mind that until the high of the external structure on uptrend has been taken out, that's where the trend is continuing, and until the low is being taken out, that's when we have a change of character. So let's go into the chart to look for the example. You can see here that we have a break of structure here, you understand? But after the market has formed a new high here, you can see where my mouse is. After the market has formed a new high here, so what we can see after that is just a consolidation on internal structure. You can see what is happening. You can see this is what we have been seeing. You understand? So the market refused to take the high to create a new high to give us a break of structure, or to just take the low to give us the change of character. So if any of these two happen, that is where we know what is when the trend, if this place is being taken out, that is when we have a break of structure to tell us the trend, the uptrend is continuing. And once this is being taken out, that's where we know that we have a change of character. You understand? So as none of this has happened, this is just a consolidation. You understand? So many traders stay out of this because it may lead to an impulse decision. So it's better to stay out once we are unable to confirm if the trend is continuing to give us if the trend is continuing or the trend has changed. We can't indicate break of structure or change of character. So guys, with this, I know you should be able to have a better knowledge on break of structure and change of character. So if you like this type of content, subscribe to this YouTube channel and don't forget to on the notification bell so that anytime we drop such content like this, you'll be able to notify immediately. So guys, and if you are new to this channel, I welcome you, and if you are a returning subscriber, I say thank you for always be there, and we will keep providing you what you need in your trading journey. So guys, I wish you happy trading and always trade responsible.